Can I, the world's most mediocre sim racer, beat the literal GOAT Max Verstappen's lap time around the Nurburgring? As you've probably seen from a video that I made recently, Max Verstappen went to the Nurburgring and set a very quick lap time in the race, a 7:51. And that's for the full circuit plus a little bit of the GP circuit as well, basically the NLS layout. And I thought to myself, can I beat that in sim? A place where I don't have to worry about my body if I have a huge shunt, or trying to avoid deaths for my whole life after causing untold damage to a GT3 car.
I'm okay.
Honestly, I'm not too sure on my chances, but that's the fun of it. We'll go find out. To take on this challenge, I've decided to head over to Assetto Corsa. Some people might say, well, why not iRacing? Well, frankly, I just don't get on with those GT3 cars very well. And instead, I'm going to be using the Race Sim Studio totally not Ferrari 296. What's it called? The Furano 96. Real. And see if I can hustle it around the ring in anywhere near the time that Max managed. And to attempt this, I'll be using my brand new Moser R25 Ultra. So cool to have this thing on the rig. I've not really spoken about it much, but now that it's officially out in the wild, I can actually talk about it. And after getting it dialed in, it feels great in AC, I'm happy to say. So if you're interested in finding out more about the R25 Ultra, or the FSR2 rim, or the active pedals that I'm very fortunate to have on my rig here, you can do so by using my affiliate link down below in the description. You know, every time I see one of these Race Sim Studio cars, I'm always just blown away by the level of detail. This thing looks so cool, and it sounds the part as well, even down to the thing just like rattling when you're in the exterior camera waiting to drive. So our time to beat is a 7:51, which is a very, very fast lap time around here. Got the extra special rigidity protection gloves today. Right, okay then, so here we are in our 296 GT3 car, complete with the Verstappen livery, by the way. I don't expect to do it straight out, but what I'm going to do first is just do a lap, feel it out, talk about what I'm feeling, etc., and see what sort of lap time we're at, and then we can make a plan from there. Across the start-finish line then. 7:51 to beat. A cry of braking. I'm going to brake just after the 150 because our brakes are cold. The ABS do all the work. Thank you, ABS Chan. Second gear. Then we're going to roll off and just aim for sort of bollard. Not there in real life, but it's nice to have it here in the sim. To the outside there. And then down the second gear, roll it in. A little bit of rear locking there, a bit too aggressive on the way in. Lift the throttle and then just use all the... Wow! I'm going to say all the tarmac out there. I think the grip falls off a little bit. Now it's this clumsy little cut through as I miss the corner completely. Well done, Jimmy. Absolutely great driving, mate. It's alright, gives us time to improve. We get into the second half of the GP circuit now. Between gears through here. This is the Bilstein corner in real life. No Bilstein stuff there in the sim. Not the ideal exit. Tyres are colder, right? That's my excuse. Now come up to the Vidal chicane really, really fast in this car. Brake at about 75. We can roll off. Just be careful, that bump on the exit there. Now we go on to the proper Nurburgring. Car feels like it's quite stiff, first impressions. I mean, we've got, oh god, got a lot of power, a lot of aero. And the car's very stiffly sprung compared to what I'm used to. So small lift through Hatson back, just to get the car to turn in. And again, ABS braking fully into this section here. Avoiding that curb on the inside. We're going to try and take the next inside curb. This one here. Missed it a little bit, got a little bit upset there on the way in the car. Just got a little bit unbalanced. Saw a bit of gas on the way through. Nice, okay, so kind of neat and tidy so far. I wouldn't say fast. But man, how cool is this? The whole idea that Verstappen set a real life lap around here and give us someone to beat. As an absolute Nurburgring slut myself, it's just great to do it. Up to shift gear now. Tyres almost warm. Coming up to Schwedenkreuz. It's going to be a little blend of the throttle, I think, all the way through. Oh, car is bumpy through there. 270 Ks, I think I saw on the way through there. That's not sure how the balls do that in real life or not. Now, plummet downhill. One of my favourite sections of racetrack in the world. This, with the trees either side. But descending into a forest before you just hit the bottom here and you fluts back out We can use that curb on the inside there. Max couldn't, so that's an advantage to us. We'll take it though. We're going to need every advantage we can get to get anywhere near this time, I feel. Little wave to Mr. Rebel before focusing back into the left hand. Very quick left hander with the aero. Just avoiding, by mistake there, the camber. And again, for this left hander. Oh, get off that curb, Broadbent. Downhill braking, second gear. Aim for that little dot, and then full gas. And we can go flat through the chicane if we get the line right. Coming early. There you go. Now miss it, miss. A little bit too shallow, Broadbent. Braking down now to the slowest part of the circuit. Take second gear here. Try and cut back around. Just a little bit too far then. Sometimes, if you're a bit too heavy in the ABS, the car can lurch forward a little bit. Something that they've really modelled well here in this version of the Ferrari. Right, coming out of that now. Watch out, watch out. That was neat enough. Could have been the gas a little bit earlier there. Now we come up towards Broadbent. Such an important corner, this one. We're going to brake just before the sign of the name of the corner. There it is. Roll in. Jimmy. Just not the best so far. Look, curve. Very fast corner. How fast can we take it? No. Off the gas a bit too long. See the rear started to move on the way through. Ooh. That could have been flat. I messed up a little bit. Oh my word. God, GT3 cars are fast. And this Racing Studio one is really good. I'm really impressed by it. I prefer it to the iRacing ones. I'm not sure what that says, but I'm loving this. I've been really looking forward to making this video. Alright, up to Hoat now. Highest point in the circuit. 5th gear. Down a 4th. Thread the needle between the two curbs here. Bit wide there. The thing is, you want to try and get as close to the curb as possible, but if you touch it, it ruins everything. So it's this sort of risk versus reward situation. Coming up now through to Whitman. This car feels very stiffly sprung, so I'm a bit afraid to really launch it through there. Case in point, rear tries to come round on us. Raise the brake on the way through, just back on the gas nice and slow. Turning earlier than you think for here, the car jumps. Same for position 2. Use all the exit now up to ice curve. This whole section now has been, excuse number 2 for Jimmy, has been resurfaced, so it's a bit grippier here now in real life compared to the rest of the surface of the track. Oh, catching air out Fansgarten there. Right now we should be flat all the way down the Bellavest. Take 5th gear, hold it flat. Oh, I turned in too late there, but luckily we've got enough grip to put it back. We're just bouncing from curb to curb down here. It's an awesome sensation in real life. Last corner. Whoa, I messed it up big time. Turning too early there. Oh, I lost a lot of time there. Oh well, it's our first go with it. No idea where we're going to be. Remember, 7:51 is our goal. So our lap time, first attempt, try and beat 7:51. We do a 7:58.3. So that's 7 seconds we have to find. Where are we going to find 7 seconds? Made quite a few mistakes in that first attempt, and it's a long lap, so the mistakes do add up. Let's see if we can do any better this time around. The GP circuit for me was quite bad last time around, so if I can just clean this up, probably a second here at least. Lovely, okay. Problem is on the GP circuit, our tyres are still a little bit cold. It does take a few minutes for them to come on, and by then we're halfway through the lap. Oh, that bump can suck my nuts, man. Okay. Let me go flat. Whoa. It's huge. It's hard with these tyres being kind of cold at the start, but you have to send it anyway, so you're in this weird situation where you're really trying to push the car and it's not really interested in what you're doing. Lovely. You're too early again. Jimmy! On the gas late there, because every time I get on there early, I just understeer out. So good. We didn't die this time. Progress is being made. I love the sounds of this thing, man. It just sounds so purposeful. Easy. Oh, it's just so stiff. I might try and soften it a little bit after this attempt. See if that helps. Right, not flat. Could have been better than that though. That's nice. Good speed into there. Oh, the bump! Drifted on the curb there. Somehow kept that alive. Can't tell you how. Okay. Good start to the lap, I think. Or better anyway. Go, go, go! Yeah! Hope those front tyres come up in time for the friend groats down here. They're still at below optimal temperature. It'll be fine. Oh my god! I have no idea. No idea how we got through that there. Thank you, based kings of aero. I'm using an ultra wide now, and the sense of speed is just someone else. I'll make a video about the rig soon. The speed it can carry is so crazy. Oh, put a wheel in the grass there. Much better. Much better there, following the camber. Jimmy, you're flat. You know you're flat through there. A bit better through here, Simon, please. That is better. Nice. Much better than last time. Still could be faster. Don't want to use first gear. Car's got a lot of torque. Starting to get a sweat on now. The gamer has arrived.
My god, you're greasy.
Heavy brakes. Lead off and in. No, I did it again. Need to have a little bit less steering lock on there. The curbs here are so intimidating that you just sometimes think, ah, geez, I'm going to just avoid that. And it costs you a lot of time. It adds up, you know. And come on, fifth gear. You got this, brother. Let's send some pistons to the moon. That was just slow the car down at any cost sort of brake in there. Not much technique. We keep fourth this time. Just backing up the braking a little bit so I can get in those cambers, but still having to second guess the throttle pedal. Like a dickhead. Alright. It's not good through here. Said before, it's just a bit too stiff. Come on, get back in. Nice. I'm holding my breath almost, it's so fast. Yeah, okay, nice, good. Came back to me nice there. God, this is exhilarating, man, even in the sim. Holy shit. Be so careful exiting that. Alright, we can gain some time here. Better. Okay. Holy shit. I'm not sure I was breathing properly for most of that lap. 30 seconds to get to the line. It's so damn right. No! Oh, there's 7:51. What's this going to be? 7:55.8, so a 3-second improvement. I've still got to find 4 seconds from somewhere. Okay, so what I've done now is I've just made the car a little bit softer. The thing is, the car is really fast, but there's just a couple of corners where it feels like it bottoms or like it hits like the bump stop or something. So I made it a bit softer. Hopefully, that'll make it a bit more compliant over some of the bumps around it. That is a big challenge of this place. It's how do you set the car up to be fast around here? You can't set it up normally because of how many bumps and curbs and whatever there is. It's why this place is so awesome. 4 more seconds to find. Can we find it? Oh! Easy. The changes have made it a bit more oversteery, apparently. That feels okay so far, but I think we're going to make up a lot of our time on the back end, so let's just try and get the front end good. Hello? No! Hands off protection! No! That's what happens when you try and send a car through their flat, apparently. I knew I forgot to turn that shit off. Right. Hands off protection is now off. So we can send it the way we want to send it. So, lower gear through there, I feel like I rotated the car better. Making the most of my little cheater curve there. Max couldn't use that in real life, but I'm going to use as much of it as I can. Give it a little wave, as always, for good luck. No! Oh, it's huge. It's huge. The lap felt good until then. And then I Aston Martin'd. I noticed up here, there's like a ABS usage graph thing, which basically says the lower the ABS, which I might even try 2 here, the more rotation we're gonna get. Rotate me up, baby! I'm just looking for anything now. Like, I've been trying for a while, and I'm still a few seconds off. I mean, like, it's maybe possible to do, but I just don't know if I have it in me, honestly. Right, okay. Let's try this ABS. He wants to play ball or not. Definitely a bit nicer in the corner. Slow exit though. It's definitely a lot more feisty than it was before. Hoping it will come to us a bit as the brakes warm up. Turns out, trying to beat a multiple F1 world champion is pretty difficult. Oh, I don't I've got much more in me, honestly. We can start taking fuel out of it, but then it's not really the same as Max's run, is it? Oh, there's 751. What's it gonna be? Barely a second faster, 754. Oh, I just don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. Right, one more idea. So, we start the lap with slightly cold tyres. Obviously, Max didn't, alright? And the hot lap, the run-up doesn't give us enough time to get these tyres warm. So what I'm going to do, just run up and down this straight quick. Hopefully that'll warm us up enough to do something. This is what they mean when sim racing isn't quite as realistic as the real thing. Right, they're still not warm, but they're warmer than they usually are. Hopefully that'll be enough. Man, I hope warming the tyre like this is enough. Just feel a bit quicker for the first part anyway. No, and that stuff happens, come on. Ugh. Ah, no! Oh, I lost like a 10th there at least. A 10th or 5. Damn it! So guys, I'm admitting defeat. Even with ideal conditions, no tyre wear, no traffic, and it being in sim, so crashes don't matter, I could still only get within 3 seconds of Max's lap time. Turns out the guy's pretty quick. Who'd have thunk it? This mod will be down below in the description, as well as my affiliate link to all the Moser kit I'm using today. And if you've enjoyed the video anytime, I'd very much appreciate hitting that like button, subscribing, doing all that good stuff. Goes towards my hot water bill for all the showers I need after this shit. Take care, have an awesome day. See you next time.